are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the home floor for the series tonight in Los Angeles, as the Lakers will be playing against the Brooklyn Nets. Looking at the Nets, unable to steal a road win in Game 1, they'll look to even the series tonight. A win here would go a long way to erasing the bitter taste from their mouths. And coming into Game 2 after dropping Game 1 of the finals, do you think that they can come back in this series, Shaq, even if they don't even it up with a win tonight?
You know, I think if they lose this game, they can still win the series. However, the odds of them winning the series with a loss tonight, it drops dramatically.
Well, this is a game, Ernie, where they need to send a message. That's it. You know, it's not a must-win, but they definitely need to get the momentum and change that. So you don't have to definitely win, but you have to send that message.
That will do it for us. Kevin Harlan standing by with the call. We will see you later on.
Brooklyn taking on the Los Angeles Lakers. Take a look at the Lakers. They hold a one-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. And games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
Here are the starters for Brooklyn. Durant is out there with Young. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Turner. And it's Hendricks in at the center position.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
Now here is Davis, following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Count the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
And Brooklyn has possession. It's a 3-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
And one of the factors, Kevin, that really hurt
a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
Durant, no good.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
There's the pass to Stevenson. Cousins with a screen for Stevenson. Down low, Cousins dishes to Davis. Good, and it's Cousins picking up the assist. 6 points for Davis.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Jordan the screen. Durant with a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. Durant. Carroll to stop the drought. Throws down the breakaway jam.
And putting in the work on the boards, and it's paying off with chances like that.
And G.A., he does put in the work. You're right. It's why he's on the finishing end of one putback slam after another.
Well, his effort has never been a question mark. He is an incredibly self-motivated player.
Here is Howard. After the basket by Brooklyn. Fades. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss. 56 seconds left in the first quarter. Passes it to Hollis Jefferson. He kicks to Jordan. And he hits it to tie the game up. Jordan's got his first bucket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Here's Park. Good, and Weber gets the assist. 7 points in the game.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Lindsay. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that 3-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for them.
Tie game in Los Angeles. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other.
To be better and come through for my teammates. This is the position I put myself in. It's the position I put our team in. And as the leader and the guy that goes out there and make things happen, that's the way it's going to be.
Well, that there is straight talk from a man who does not pretend. LeBron James with a textbook example how to take responsibility and lead.
And Kevin, that's why he is the king. He doesn't say, hey, I'm just one of the 5 guys. No, he knows who he is and what he has to do. Bottom line, he's the man. Climb on my shoulders, and I'm going to take you to the promised land.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here. What have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Really, it's always a positive when you can get some impact off your bench.
Always nice to have firepower coming from the reserves, and they've had firepower and then some so far.
And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. They've got Young. Turner is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Hendricks in at the 5. Now, here's Stevenson. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Hollis Jefferson, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
It's as if the defense just let him go.
He'll thank them for that because he got a chance to perform a little razzle-dazzle on that one.
LeBron against Young. The drive by James. Count that one.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Free throw, no good for LeBron. Brooklyn's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Turner fires. The shot is off. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. Here's Gibbs. 7 points in the game. Feeds it to Stevenson. Left side, Davis. Shot clock at 6. From deep, it's deflected, but he stays with it. Another miss by James.
And if he thinks that's within his range, then you know what? He's got a low basketball IQ.
Yeah.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Shot is off. Good defensive work there by Young. Nets leading by 4. Turner with it. Foul guarded by Stevenson. A nice shot by Irving.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
LA has gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Stevenson outside. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
Yeah, I agree. That's a good play. I mean, you stopped a sure thing slam dunk with that foul. And I think you send a bit of a message, too, about your physicality and force in the basket area.
Both free throws good from James.
It's been a solid outing for LeBron. He's got 8 points and 2 blocks.
Outside Irving. Now the feed to Turner. The Lakers with the rebound. Gibbs passes to James. And they double up James. Davis down low. He has 6. From deep three-point range. That one's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down.
Durant. Coach reminded his guys that he is the centerpiece of their offense, and he's the one they want with the most freedom to operate. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. LA has gone 6 of 11 when they're taking the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Weber kicks to Roberson. Back to Weber. Outside, Davis. Here's the screen. 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Carroll with the rebound. The Nets have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. Irving against Weber. Irving dishes to Carroll. Jordan sets the pick for Irving. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Here's Park, and they cash in right away with the quick shot.
Everybody back on the same page.
Yeah, I like this timeout, Greg. I think it's a good one because it looks like they need a minute to talk things through here.
The Lakers making a switch here. Howard's checked in. Now here's Carroll. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Jordan the screen. That one's good. The Laker lead is
In the paint.
the pass to Park. Here's Muscala, defended by Durant. And DeMar Carroll is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Here's Roberson. Now Weber. He kicks it to Muscala. Clock at 6. Here's Park. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8. Shooting 50% so far. Brooklyn's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. Jordan the screen. Outside Irving. Irving double team. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Durant, no good. Here's Roberson. Pass to Park. And Durant sends it back. And it's out of bounds. And they say it was last touched by Durant. Six seconds left in the first half of the game. Weber. Just 3 on the clock. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. For Los Angeles, they have gone 9 of 10 from the line, so making the most of their chances. Free throw good from Weber. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
It's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Timeout called the Nets. Durant for 3. No good, trying to catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, Kevin, obviously a very close game. What has been your approach tonight?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
Kevin, thank you so much. A hard-working Kevin Durant, gentlemen.
All right, Doris, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. This arena is packed, and the energy in the building obvious. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Looking at the Lakers, they've played their hearts out tonight, trying to take a 2-0 lead in this championship series. We'll see if they can seal the deal in what should be a highly competitive second half. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, their perimeter defense is falling apart. Guys aren't fighting over screens, closing out on shooters. I mean, you know, when you're playing a team that gets this hot from behind the arc, you got to body up on the shooters and try to close them down. Their defense needs to extend outward in the second half.
And Kenny, what are your thoughts on Brooklyn?
Well, they forced their way to some easy buckets, aggressively going to the rack, imposing their will. I mean, taking it inside establishes an attitude and toughness that you can't get any other way.
And that'll wrap up our halftime show. The third quarter set to go moments from now. We will be right back here after the game.
There to take the lead, missing. In transition, here come the Nets. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. The Nets shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. First free throw is good. And so he hits both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lakers trail by 3. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Here's Cousins. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Boy, he is that in the back of their minds now. They'll be on him a little tighter.
Now here's LeBron. 17 points in the game.
A really good rebound in traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
Young outside, pulls it up. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Young's got 6.
Looked like he was trying to go for a degree of difficulty points on that shot.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And you know what? I think he thinks he can make a few improvements to how things are going on right now.
Yeah, and you know, coaches always are looking for ways to tweak things and change it up a little bit, no matter what the situation is. That's what coaches do.
Here's Gibbs. He's got 10. Tries it from 19. And yep, couple bounces and it falls. 19 points for LeBron.
I mean, he was great in his last game, Clark, and clearly he has not lost that love and feeling.
Turner up top. He's guarded by Stevenson. Inside. Here's Hendricks. Clock at 4. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
You know, as soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And Greg, that's just good basketball. Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
So it's the Lakers now, following the bucket by the Nets. Lakers working the ball around now, and the basket by Gibbs.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Now here's Irving. He's got 18. Here's Durant, and Davis sends it back. Looks good, is good. Here's Gibbs. 12 points for him. James, the pass to Gibbs. Davis gets a wide open look, and the Lakers tack on 2 more.
You know, I think when you've got somebody that open on the perimeter, a good shooter, the kick-out's the only choice.
Brooklyn's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Young's shot is off.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Now here's James. He's got 19. And the basket by Gibbs.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
And there's the feed to Irving. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Cousins picked his pocket. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's guarded by Stevenson. There's a screen. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And stolen by LeBron. Jumps up. Oh!
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one. Davis kicks to James. The pass to Gibbs. There's the triple. Brooklyn with the rebound.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
They set the pick. And it's Turner off the drive. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be Lance Stevenson.
Shots are just flowing from him right now, having a really strong quarter.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers. Damari Carroll's checked in for Brooklyn. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Brooklyn.
You know, something that stood out to me.
Having all sorts of problems with his jumper right now.
Yeah, big time. I mean, the words that come to mind, ice and cold and disappearing stroke, all would apply.
Now here's Turner. Just 5 to shoot. Hollis Jefferson passes to Jordan. Shot from 12. They get it again. Carroll dishes to Jordan. 1:25 left in the third. Here's Lindsay, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Both teams changing it up here. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Lakers trail by 9. 1:15 left in the third quarter. A step-back shot here. And basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
As a defender, you always have to stay on your man's hip. If you don't, that's what's going to happen.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Stevenson's checked in. Here's Roberson. Pass to Gibbs. Kicks it to Stevenson. He dishes it to Roberson. Here's Muscala, defended by Durant. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Gibbs. Howard trying to free himself up. Not that one, and the Nets lead has been cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Gibbs.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And Turner throws it down.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials. You know, it's been a bad day for them at the line today as a whole.
Back in for Hollis Jefferson. And so it's Brooklyn with it. They've led by as much as 10. Screen by Young. There's the dish to Durant. Fades and shoots. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Durant's got 18 points. There's the pass to Gibbs. Back to Howard. And the layup falls.
Great unspoken communication between teammates leading to the nice assist and the easy score.
He gets it up. Can't hit. And we've reached the end of the third. Nets lead by 7. Live from the Staples Center, you're watching 2K Sports. Hello and thanks for joining us, folks. The fourth quarter of play. He lobs up the alley-oop pass, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Maybe that'll ignite him. I mean, impossible not to get pumped up after that. At least I think that would be the case.
Well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are. Look at them. They are pumped up.
Yeah, they're geek.
And that's what the alley-oops guys will do for your team.
Irving passes to Lindsay. Screen by Young. Back to Irving. The kick out to Young. 5 on the clock. That's good. And the Nets lead by 8. And so it's the Lakers with it. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. There's the feed to Roberson. James left side. Shoots off the screen. And again, it's the Lakers.
A lot
To the inside, Young. And that one is stuffed right through.
Kevin, I tell you what, when he gets to the rim like that, he's really hard to stop.
Yeah, he can get up a few notches higher, there's no doubt.
And that's how the game is played on the inside. You can play over the top. You've got a great advantage.
And the Lakers with possession here. After the basket by Brooklyn. And he can't jam it through.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Irving. Timeout called, the Nets. They're in front by 6. 1:29 left to play in the final quarter. .129 left in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Durant, that's good.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
And the Lakers call time here. They trail by 8. 1:22 left to play here in the fourth. .122 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Cousins dishes to James. Back to Cousins. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got his 5th assist in this one. 1:11 left in the fourth. Nets leading by 6. Durant with it. The 11-footer. They get the rebound. Here's Hendricks. No good with the layup.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard said.
Yeah, not typical. They've been dominant on the board, but they are still falling short on the scoreboard.
The basket counts and 1. They'll go to the line with a chance to make it a 3-point play.
And get the finish.
How about the night Cousins is having? He's got 13 rebounds, and he's tacked on a couple of blocks today, too.
And they've been important to the team. Even if it's only a couple, it's helped them establish a defensive presence inside.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. They're ahead by 4. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .27 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Couldn't run the inbound play any better than right there.
Two-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Money! And now they trail by just 4.
Nice touch there near the hoop.
We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late-game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
And he adds to their lead with some very solid free throws.
And the Lakers call time here. They're losing by 6. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what's your take?
And they still got a little time to play with, so a 3 and a quick foul could make things interesting.
Yeah, but they need some help. They're going to need some help any way you look at it. I mean, they're hoping for some missed free throws at the other end.
Pass to Gibbs. Fades back. Rebounded by the Nets. And so it's Brooklyn with the win. Just a massive victory, Greg. Maybe it's overstating it, but I think this was a game they had to have.
And I don't think it's overstating it. I agree with you. I mean, going down 2-0 would have given this team a huge hill to climb. But now at one game apiece and with some momentum.
Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Thanks, guys. Kevin, what was so drastically different about this team's defense in the second half?
Well, early in the game, they got some easy threes, 4 or 5 threes. They're a great shooting team, and they're great in the paint, so we just had to make a second effort. I think the only adjustment we made was playing harder, and we just got to continue to keep playing together on both ends.
Well, you certainly locked them up. Thank you, Kevin. Over to you guys.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. That concludes Game 2 of the NBA Finals. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And time now to head over to Ernie Johnson for the 2K postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
Well, he wasn't about to let this moment slip by. That's what great players do. They perform on the biggest stage. And obviously, here in the finals, this is as big as it gets.
This was vintage Kevin Durant we saw tonight, fellas. Just tearing it up. He's got the most diverse set of skills out there from an offensive standpoint. There isn't anything he can't do. And defensively, he can do it as well. It's almost impossible to count all the ways Kevin Durant helps his team.
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.